what would a website be with sound but no video? So the next thing that we're going to do is learn how to put video in here. So in order to be able to put video in here, just like audio and images, we need some kind of a video file to use. If you come back into the lecture videos page, there is a Terminator video file. It is an MP4. If you click on it, it will either open it up to play or it will download it. If it opens it up to play, then you should be able to click on the download file, and now I have an MP4 file on my computer. So I'm just going to copy and paste this into the exact same location as my website, the same place that I put the music, and then I am going to copy and paste the name onto my clipboard. I know that it is an MP4 video. All I have to do is right click on it and select properties. It is an MP4, so I'm going to click OK, and then we're going to go back into our source file and we're going to add video. Alright, so I'm just going to put a paragraph tab in here to paragraph tag to force everything down. And then I'm going to put some comments in here, or some notes to self, to tell me about some of the tags that we are about to use. So we're going to use several attributes, and one of the attributes that we will use, let me lowercase that, one of the attributes that we're going to use is controls. Just like we used control attributes in audio, this is going to show the video controls in the video window. Another one of the attributes that we're going to be using is autoplay. And as you may guess, autoplay will auto start the video when the page is first loaded. And then we're going to start with the tags that we need to add video to our website. So the first tag that we're going to use is video. Now this is going to have some attributes. I'm going to put some attributes in there, but that is the tag that we are going to close. Remember, we close tags, not attribute. So one of the attributes in the video tag is going to be controls. Another one of the attributes is going to be autoplay. And another one of the attributes is going to be width. We're going to set the width and the height of the window, or the window that the video is going to be played in. So I'm going to set it to 320. I'm going to set the height to 240. And then just like we did in the audio controls, we need a tag for source. And I'm going to set the source equal to, and inside of the parentheses, I'm going to paste the name of the video file that we have. I'm going to put MP4 because it's an MP4 file, and then again I'm going to follow that with type, and we'll say video /MP4. And we'll add some text to this one as well, which will display if the video doesn't launch. I'm going to say your browser does not support video tag. I'm just going to type that right inside between the opening and closing video tags, and it will display if the browser doesn't support video tag. So then we're going to save this, we're going to refresh our browser, and we're going to see if we have video. This time we have remembered to copy the MP4 file or the video file into the same location as our HTML. So I saved the source file, I refreshed my browser, I should be able to see that video in the window that I created it in, and then we're going to play it. So it looks like I have controls, the ability to stop it and play it and pause it. Because of the use of the attribute controls. Alright, I can see that in my browser on this computer it's not actually autoplaying when I load the page. So I'm going to go up to the top, we'll refresh the browser, and the expectation is that it would autoplay. So maybe that autoplay is not working on this particular browser. Give it a try on your machine, see if autoplay does work. Alright, so we can add normal video. How about a YouTube video? The last thing that we're going to learn how to do is to add a YouTube video to our web page. So just like any other element that I've been adding to this web page, probably a good idea to have a YouTube video to go to. So I'm going to go once again back to the lecture video page. And how about if we just capture the first video?
Have any questions before?
So instead of just copying and pasting the URL, YouTube has an excellent feature that if I right click on a video, I can copy the embed code. And this is all the code that I'm going to need to embed it into my web page. So I'm just going to right click on it again. I'm going to click on the link that says embed code, and then I'm going to go back to my HTML source, and I'm just going to paste it in there. And then we're going to see what it actually added. The name of the tag is iframe. We already know what height and width does, so it's actually setting the height and the width of the screen. I could change that if I wanted to. We have seen the source attribute before, and then inside of these parentheses, it is going to give me the name or the direct link to it. Notice it uses the word embed because it's going to embed that in there. It is actually adding a couple more attributes. One is called a frame border equals 0, and then it says allow equals autoplay, and there is encrypted media, allow autoplay encrypted media, and then allow full screen, and there is the closing tag for my iframe. I'm going to save it and refresh my browser and see if we can play that YouTube video. So we'll refresh the browser. There should be that YouTube video.
Alright, fine, no questions. So we're going to talk about this thing called the internet.
Alright, so it allowed me to get a autoplay. Well, this one didn't autoplay. It allowed me to get a video, a YouTube video, onto my website, my web page. So obviously some of the options for both my video is to be full page, and obviously on the controls for my YouTube video is also to be full page.